I need a drink. He's good. Excuse me for 1 second. Come on, get back again so I can see. Kind of hard to see who's chatting if there's no can't see what's going on, you know. That kind of looks dark. I don't know, maybe not. That kind of looks better. So this is when we started yesterday. I figure, why not? Let's go with it. Let's see. Grab some dark. Hi there, how are you? How are you this morning? Enjoying this beautiful day? Or at least here anyway. I've already got some yard work done. It's only 8:30 in the morning. Anthony, how are you? I think I fixed the problem. Or at least the problem got fixed anyway. Hopefully. Keep your fingers crossed. We'll see what happens, right? Gonna do kind of a get some of that rockiness in there, you know. But I watched the whole thing, and yeah, it was really good. It was really cool, man. 3 colors, that's amazing. My 3 color did not look like that. That was exceptional for 3 color painting. Well, for any painting, but you couldn't even tell you used 3 colors. Looked like you use your whole palette, you know. But I suppose that's how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to look like you use your palette. "5:30 a.m. or that's early." Yeah, that's where my sister lived. Tellmaker, Oregon. I think about her. Anyway, so we're going to try to finish this up, and I'm not quite sure where I'm going to go. I like the direction I'm going in. I think it's going to be really cool painting. Kind of very simplistic though, but let's put a little bit of something like a horizon-ish. Yeah, we'll just kind of give it some dirt look, you know. Doesn't seem like much of a painting, but oh, brother, get off there, get. Jeez, that was interesting. Sorry, Emily, but he's not gonna live here. All right there, I had to take care of that little speeder. I look over and he's sitting right here, crawling up the side of my canvas. I just don't need them down here because they make webs everywhere and I can't. Then I get all spazzed out. I can't really see my chat good today for some reason. It's all kind of dark. I think my settings are off on my phone. Yeah, let's add a little dark in here. What do you think? Maybe not so liney. We'll kind of go kind of a little scruffly back here, maybe. Have a shadow. Put a little shadow in there. I'll grab some titanium white. Hi there, how are you? Let's see, we need to bring in, I almost think this should be just a tiny bit darker than that because the sun would be, so let's put a little bit more dark in. Let's put a little bit more dark in down here. Yeah, let's put some more dark in down there. Because we want this back corner to be just a tiny bit darker. And I think I've decided which, pretty close to decided which paintings I'm going to send. I think probably what I will do is just send them out in one package to them and let them deal with the whole thing, and that way they could probably actually make a few more dollars because of it. Maybe, because they might be able to ship cheaper than I can. I don't know. Let's go ahead and put just a tiny touch of orange in this right here. Just a little orange. I need some. So after the problems I had yesterday, please don't all be offended about this, but I'm gonna and I really hate to do this, but I'm gonna have to okay myself for a moderator. Kind of other channel discussion type of deal. I don't know really how to put it because I don't want to sound like a total dirtbag, because you know I love to make sure everybody sees everybody, but I can't do that at the expense of me. You know, I can't. I don't think about myself very often, very little actually, as far as that goes. But I was told that I have to think about my own well-being once in a while. So not that I'm not going to mention them at all. It's just what color did I put in the sky? That is actually, you're not going to believe this, but that is craft paint. That is apple barrel from Wally World, petunia purple, orange, and bright magenta. You can see these are pretty speckled. And then we just added just a tiniest touch of red apple, and that's pretty much what my sky is. And then we've added white toward the bottom. Yeah, I was hoping it would look like a desert painting. I'm really trying to get it to look like a desert painting. Which is weird because I live in the mountains and nowhere near a desert, but I know what they look like. I remember when I was a kid. I've been through them a lot. Yellow, put it flat. I'm thinking we need to add some. What if we could add like a? I'm not sure how to do it. Let's see if we can figure this out. Maybe I should use a. If you were gonna do a tumbleweed, would you use a nice like? Maybe like this. Maybe this beat up all taped together. I think we'd go with like a sand color. Let's start with probably a darker color though. So let's go with a yellow ochre first. Maybe we'll put one right here. Don't want it too thick because it's got to be kind of see-through. I need some dark in there or it won't look like anything. Maybe one up against the hill right here. Like so. And maybe we'll throw one. What do you think? Throw one back here somewhere? It's like right here. Gotta dry that off. Dry. Let's grab some very light colored tan. We're gonna pound it out a little bit here. Get it so it's just on the tips of the bristles. Let's go with the little one first. That way we get some of the paint off it. Can't imagine how you would really draw a tumbleweed, but I don't think a tumbleweed's going to be easy for me to do in there, but maybe we'll throw a little bit of dust underneath him. Kind of looks like he's got a little shadow going underneath. Yeah, let's throw a little bit of a shadow down there. I think a shadow would be no matter where he is. Gotta be kind of broken up though. Can't be a total solid shadow. So it wouldn't have a solid shadow being that these things are so see-through. Hey, Laura, how are you? So, what else do we think we need here? Maybe, almost could have used the additional rock outcropping right there, but I don't think I care for that white. I mean, that yellow right there. Well, I might actually have to take off my hat. So let's blend this out a little bit. Take it right out of there. Not totally. I'll leave it underneath it, but all right. Let's go with. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna create some other stuff up here. Let's go ahead and grab some dark brown. What do you think? Right on the end or back here? I'm thinking right about here. Get these in dark first, and then we'll go back in and I have to switch brushes, so I need a much smaller brush. We're gonna go with a littler brush so we can get really good. And we can get really good lines this way. Anybody that was in here yesterday, I do apologize for the complete loss of concentration and stuff. I'll do my best to try to not have it happen again. It will eventually, but it shouldn't happen today. So, not really controllable, so all I can do is apologize to you and move on. You know? That's all I can do. The brain does what the brain wants to do when it wants to do it, I think, just about. So, we got a very fine line here. Let's put this right on top, right on that edge. We'll pull it that way. Close your mouth, man. Close your mouth. Got a little rock pile going up there. Let's grab some gray, maybe just a tiny bit, just to put a little grayness in here. It's not really a gray, it's more of a green mixed in. Let's pull these back just a tiny bit. Let's grab some brown and some raw sienna. And let's go ahead and add this right here. I just blend that in just a tiny bit because you want it there, but it's pretty high up, so it's not going to be super, super, super. Let's grab just a little bit on this edge. Just behind it. It's going to be pretty dark. Let's grab right there, right there, right there, right there. I gotta go. I think this one should come out more over here. Kind of like so. I know it looks weird. Like what you doing? Putting a pile of rocks on top of a big hill. I mean a big. Anyway, it's not a hill. My brain just it left my head as soon as I thought about it. That's okay. It'll come to me. One of you help me. Anyway, let's add something a bit else in here. What do we need? We could add something completely out of place. Why don't we do that? Why don't we add something way out of place? If you were standing here, what would be completely unexpected? Or am I just going to mess up a good painting? I might just mess up a good painting. Maybe we'll just add some little cactus. I think we'll do that. We'll just add some baby cactus to it. Thinking right here. I'll just put a couple little. Come on, stop shaking. A little bit shaky. It'll be alright. Let's grab some brighter color. We'll change that tone just a tiny bit. Easy, not too hard. Now, if I remember right, I'm going to need a red. We're going to need a red. We're going to need an apple. Yeah, it's actually a pile of rocks. Um, think we'll start out with red and we'll go from there. Three leaves, come on, get it right. Should have 3 leaves sticking up. It's kind of hard to see that far away, doesn't it? Isn't it? Excuse me for 1 second, guys. I gotta get a drink. That happens. The throat gets dry from talking. Hold on. Cactus with some cactus plants. With some cactus flowers. Grab some mixture of colors here. Get them pretty darn thin. And I don't want these dark, so they're going to be here, but they're going to be kind of hidden. That's the problem with some of these paintings is some of the stuff isn't really noticeable. Till you get closer to the painting. And of course, don't forget this is not a picture. If anybody thinks that it's something I'm looking at and painting, this is what I was ever in my head at the moment. It's just what it's, I think, and I'm putting it on the canvas. You know, sometimes it works. Tony Damien, hi there, how are you? The real Tony Damien? Am I in trouble? If you're the real Tony Damien, what did you make the other day? Yesterday, that hillbilly was making fun of you about. That'll tell me if you're real instantly, because I have a very, very good memory about some things. Okay, that did it. I might do it. What was the food? I'll know in a second. Yeah, that's it. I don't know, but I respect what you do. I really do. I really appreciate people that are trying to better their lives and their health. But I have a friend or my daughter's friend. It's a young girl that played rugby with my daughter. She's a keto representative, and she tries all the time to get me to do that stuff. But I've lost almost 80 pounds. I mean, I don't know really how much more I can actually lose before it starts getting onto the dangerous side, you know? I think there would be just Just a couple little weeds growing out of here. What do you think? Think we need any vultures? Yeah, that's cool. I actually enjoy it. I think I need to add just a tiny splash of white, if I remember, to the middle of these. Because I think the center of these flowers is white. Maybe we'll add just a tiniest bit of white on it for a highlight. Just because that sun's so bright. And got some sagebrush, a couple weeds. There might be a little bit of greenery, maybe a tiny bit of almost bleached out greenery in here. So it might actually look a little fluorescent greenish. So it's really bleached. Maybe behind here might be a little bit greener because the sun's not baking it so hard all the time. I'm thinking this needs a big old dead tree in it, but that's just the thought. I'm not totally sold on it yet, but my thought is to put a big old dead tree in this thing. I was kind of thinking, actually, I'm going to cover that up probably, but I think I have to look at my. No, I think if I was going to have one, I should add one right here. I should add one right here, kind of. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Let me mute that for a second. Okay, we're better. I'm back. Yeah, let's do it right here. Let's do it right there. I'm gonna put one in. I need a black first. And, here's the jump. That's the jump. I know some of you people who don't paint are going, "Oh, what are you doing? Can't believe you just put a line through your all that work." No, it's guess what? I do it all the time. And yeah, it's hard every time. There's very few artists that don't wince a little bit when they do it because, we just spent all this time doing all this work. But we know that it needs the life, or in this case, lack thereof in this tree, but it needs the movement in the painting. It needs to have that extra little bit of life that was there, maybe still kind of fighting to stay on. I think I hit that yellow. That's all right. Yes, I know. I can't decide what hand to use. It's just what it is. Yeah, I actually enjoy going to that channel. The craziness is a good relief. And anytime you guys are in here, most of the channels that are here, a lot of the channels that are in here watching me are other artists. If you go check out their names, you'll find some other very wonderful art. There's instructors in here. There's fellow YouTube artists. I'm just not posting their names right now because of issues I had. Maybe someday we can get back to that point, but with everything going on, I don't like being trolled. It bothers me. Anyway, so we got this nice big tree right here. Kind of looks like it's... You do pastels. Ooh, see, now I can't do pastels. He'll be in the Tony show. Yeah, no doubt. I can't say that. I haven't really done very many pastels. I can't say I can't do them. But it's not my medium of choice, that's for sure. There, nice rickety old tree just sitting there all by itself. You guys are thinking, wow, that's kind of a weird place for it. Well, don't forget there's tape right here, so let's put a nice dark edge on this side. See now, I don't really like doing faces and stuff, but some people do them. I think Cosmina's doing on right now. Actually, I know she is. In gold and stuff, kind of Aztec-esque a little bit. Let's grab some kind of really bleached out tree branches. The reason I'm doing it with my right hand is because the left one gets a little shaky, which sometimes is good, but when you're trying to get a little different line, you kind of need a little steadier feel, So, there. Got that done. And real quick before I sign out, I will give you guys a sneak peek of what some of them are going to be that are going to be donated. And this is just my opinion. It may change. It may change drastically. I don't know. But this is what I've narrowed it down to. And then we're going to go from there after. I'm trying to find the last one. That one right there. one of these two. And I've taken into account what everybody said to me. It's just my opinion right now. I gotta let this sit for a minute. So that's one of them. It looks a little different when it's not so washed out. And these are going to a charity auction that'll be online on YouTube. That'll be one of them. That'll be one of them. Well, maybe. Don't forget, these are all just maybes. This one's definitely going to be going. Maybe not. I don't know. This one might end up going to New York, depending on how that one. No cancer. Oh, cool. Cool. Well, that's like a humongous, great news. We were kind of freaking out. I'm actually going to send a watercolor. It's something I don't normally do, but this painting's pretty cool, I think. So we're going to send a watercolor painting. It's actually on watercolor paper, so why not? I'm going to send one that I learned from somebody else. Why not? This one. That one. Which looks kind of like that one. And this one. That one right there. And that's a lot more intense than it actually looks. And this one. This is called social distancing. Two backpackers, body of water. Very good friends that backpacked all the time. This is just what's in my head. And they just wanted to see each other and talk to each other. So this one's kind of a big impact statement type of deal of what's going on right now. But then we have this one I just finished, so I don't know. Chrissy, we'll chat in a little bit when I get off. Everything is good. Everything was straightened out. So it's all good. So you guys want me to pull the tape on this, or you think I should add any more to it? I like how simplistic this is. I don't want to go overboard. I did put some cactus in, maybe I should put a little. You know what I should do, though, is there should be a little bit of a shadow under that cactus. I just noticed that. There should be some kind of dark under the cactus. Because that, we don't quite want that color. Let's not go quite that dark. Let's not get carried away now. It's not going to change the color of the earth. So we've got this piece here, like so. We got that one sticking up right there. That brush is way too small. Let's grab a little bit bigger one. Let's grab a little bit of the yellow ochre and a little bit of that one. Let's get a little dark in here, make this little spot a little darker. Like so. And we'll take it, we'll just kind of tap it in. Kind of blend it all out so it's got that shadow under that. Yeah, that's it. That's it. All right, let's peel some tape. That's the best part, you know. This is the part that my friend Anthony Gray has taught me, that reveal. You know. That piece got covered in paper. Dog. Holy cow, dog. Jeez. You stinky dog. My dog farted. He's gonna smoke me right out of here. Anyway, that's what it looks like when it's untaped. And I like this painting. It's kind of weird. I started out because I was all really upset, but so part of this was a very angry painting, but it ended very calm and peaceful and relaxed and kind of zen. I'll bring it closer so you guys can see that that's a pile of rocks. Got some cactus with some cactus flowers on them, some tumbleweeds, tons and tons of color in there. You know, kind of have that haze in the sky. Sometimes you see that ring from the sun. I think this one came out really well. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's funny when it seems like some of my best paintings are when I'm completely an emotional basket case. You know, it's strange, but that's just the way it is. It really is true. Some of my prettiest paintings are unfortunately, from trauma or something that's happened. Like that one. You know, that's what that one was. And I like that painting. So, thank you all for coming to visit to my craziness. I will figure out which ones I'm going to send. I might send more. I will let everyone know on probably on my community page on YouTube when everything's going to happen as far as the auction goes. I will post it on my Facebook and Instagram. And my Instagram is not Vermont Painting Photos. My Instagram is Bruce Anderson. I'm actually Bruce Anderson. Bruce Anderson is also my Facebook. So, if anybody's looking for me, I'm easy to find. The little girl with the Tinkerbell outfit is me. That's my granddaughter. But thank you all for coming to visit. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like if you want to. Hit that thumbs up button. It's free. It doesn't cost anything. Really, I won't charge you for doing it. Comment if you want, even if it's just a simple thank you for the time or something. It does help me a little bit. Not that I focus on that stuff, but I'll actually answer any of them. I'll answer every single one of them. And share with your friends if you find you know somebody that needs to have a little bit of stress relief and just someplace to come and sit, have a cup of coffee, and relax and chat. Even if it's chatting with you, um, feel free. Feel free. That's what we're here for, just to relax and get a little bit of art done. All right, guys. Enjoy your day, and I will see you all soon. Take care. Ow. Hit myself in the head with my microphone. That was great. Now that was funny. Take care. Oops. Hit the end screen.